Hey Zesties, I'm Michelle Boyle and welcome back to my channel, Zesty Girl. Today is a declutter video, organised video. As I've said, I just want to get this job done as soon as possible. As I've mentioned on most of my other videos, I am obsessed at the moment with the minimal mum. I don't know, when she speaks, she's not saying anything really dissimilar to a lot of other people that are decluttering. She often talks about people that inspire her. It's just that when she talks, I hear. It makes sense to my brain, it makes sense to me. I find her calm. I just love her. I love the way she does things. And so I keep watching her videos over and over again to stay motivated and to stay, so I feel safe doing this. So I feel that I have permission to do it, and so I feel safe as far as it's okay to let go of things and the world's not going to fall apart. I think that's the biggest thing. I did actually yesterday think maybe I'm going to be the first person that's ever decluttered that has the most massive regrets, and it's devastating. I suddenly had that thought yesterday. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. So if you want to see this video decluttering all sorts of different areas and a whole bunch of cords that I've carried around with me for 10 years in a dirty box, then let's do this. Okay, so this is the box. This box, at our last house, this box sat outside under this covered area. It's full of cords from over the years. I haven't been able to depart with it because I need to actually go through it. And all the cords are tangled and it's just a hot mess. But there is a cord in there that I actually need, I think, which is a backup, not a backup, a hard drive. That's what's in there. So I'm going to go through this as quickly as I can. It's dirty, it's filthy, it's yucky, but it'll be so nice that this is gone from my life. So nice. And actually I'm looking at this here, which is a queen size, I think it's queen, or maybe a double airbed. And I'm thinking, the last time we used that was 5 years ago or something. Why would I have that anymore? Then I'm thinking the next stage of the life with the kids, who knows who wants to sleep over, but would I be bothered, like, they could just lie on the couch if they want to stay the night. Would I really be bothered pumping up an airbed? They're not very good anyway. Ow, oh boy. Okay, and I've just finished, and there's pretty much a huge bag now of what was in the box, so I'm happy for that to go out. I've looked through everything. This has been a job that I've been wanting to do for 10 years. It's probably 10 years, although it just kept getting added to and added to and added to the cords as I didn't need them or what have you. So the feeling is incredible that now I'm on top of this and I know exactly what's what. Now I've got to go get my backups and see if I can match a cord. So I've kept 3 possible cords down here that could be for the backup. I've kept a couple of remotes, one's for the stereo that's up there, and one's for, I'm so tired. One's for a video, VCR that we've got. I've got 3 cords here that I want to keep, and they're laptop cords. We've got a whole container full of old laptops, so just in case I want to check or something, I've got those 3 there. I'm going to match them up, but because I have to get to the laptops before I finish this job anyway. Now I've got an extension cord here and 2 of these plug things, but it just occurred to me that these are so old. I mean, maybe it's time to update. I've got many around the house, but they pretty much look like this actually, to be honest, but I'm thinking I probably don't need to keep those. Okay, moving along. I'm going to keep, these are those double-ended, I just kept 3 lots of these and 1 lot of those because I've still got, like I said, VCR, a couple of VCRs, and until I decide, and PlayStation and stuff, so until I decide what I'm doing with those, I'll just keep the cords. I have no idea what this is, but it just looks so sexy. So it had a little brown thing on it, and that was pretty sexy, sort of quite new. It's probably from one of those Netgear computer internet things, but I don't know, I just sort of keep it for now. And then I've got a couple of these single cords, which I'll just keep. And here I've got the cords for my very first computer, because it's all the old, those old things. So I thought I'd just keep this until I get rid of the computer, which I have to do, but I'm just not, I don't know, I just feel nervous until I get rid of the computer that I've got everything off it, you know, like it's just, what else is in the bag? There's so much. And the cords I've also kept could be for these screens too. So I think just those few cords that I've kept, the rest is going. Okay, let's go outside. I just want to show you the council pickup and all the things I got rid of today. So proud of myself. You won't be able to see, I don't think. But this is curbside. This is all the stuff that I've got rid of. This was really hard. This was all the water pistols and old school bags that broke in. Just 2 massive bags of toys and things. Well, not toys, but broken things. And yeah. Oh, how do I feel? I'm not sure. Good, I think. Oh, hello. Come. Hello. Welcome home, Mum. Just put together a bag of clothes that I'm happy just to go. They're all like worn, they're rubbish, basically rubbish. And basketball shoes. So these basketball shoes are what? There's some Nike shoes, and these are some Kyrie something or others. These basketball shoes, look at them. This is worn to a hole. This is so thin here. This is what happens when you're down at the court every single day. Look, he just goes through his basketball shoes. That's some serious training. So that's 2 pairs gone. Oh dear, never mind. He's still got another 2 pairs, so that's fine. Okay, so I could have so easily got takeaway tonight, but I didn't. And what I've got here is some chicken. I cut up the chicken. I used the fresh stir fry from Aldi. It's gone in there with some garlic, some coconut aminos, yes, and what else has gone? The pepper and salt and extra spinach, of course, and I'm going to maybe put some Tabasco sauce in as well. So that's going on in there. Then I've got just some mince in here at the moment and some gluten-free pasta at the back. So I'm not sure quite what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to drain some of the fat. This is almost done. I'm just going to cover it because some of the chicken was a bit pink before. I think it's all done now, but just to be sure, because I'm rushing and I'm tired. So I'm just going to put a lid on that. Okay, so that's done, and this is just mince with heaps of spinach and pepper and salt and the pesto from Aldi, and I'm going to combine it with this pasta, and gosh, we're done. It's done. That's all there was to that, and that should feed the boys, and the chicken will feed Jess and I, and we're done. We are done. So much cheaper than takeaway. It smells really good too. Smells really good. Okay, so we've finished the laundry, and as I said on my last video, this cupboard is next. So I'm going to go through each of the tubs really quickly and make sure that they haven't got things that I don't need in them anymore, and just get this done as well. Okay, I'm going to take down bin by bin. And then I'm going to actually put them in the lounge. I think I'll do this in the lounge because there's more space and I can sit on the floor. Oh, my washing machine's going for it. Okay, the first bin is cards. Yes, it's cards. So now these were from a couple of different Costco boxes that I bought with these cards, and we're in here all the time having a look. So I'm just going to go through and just make sure everything in here has a use, because I think there's some things down the bottom that may be time to go out. So I'm going to put some of the birthday cards that are for sort of teenagers probably on, or will be appropriate for teenagers, on top, as well as some of the thank you cards as well, so that they can get used to giving people cards to say thank you, if it's easy to grab. And so yeah, and then these cards over here don't have envelopes, but I've got a whole bunch of spare envelopes here. And then there's some writing paper and things that I've just had for 100 years, so I'll make a decision on that at the moment, but let me just put these things away first. There's some really fabulous choices here. So these are all birthday cards. Oh, it's not. These are just such great cards. I love them so much. The children can always find something to give to their friends. This is just a blank card, so that's always useful as well. These are just so fun. It's just about something for everyone. Okay, so this is where we've ended up with this. There's thank you envelopes. I think they had cards that went with them. I'm not sure. Or maybe I bought them as, anyway, this is the photographer Anne Geddes, and so they're really nice envelopes. And then there's a really nice pad, just a thank you pad. It's still got quite a few pages left. I'm not going to do that. I've just, yeah, that's not something that I would probably do. I'd probably buy a thank you card before I'd write a note like that, or I'd just write a note on a piece of paper. And there's some thank you cards here, but that's probably not what I'd give someone. You know, that's something I think I probably use for wedding. I probably had them since my wedding, for thank you cards for wedding thank yous or something like that. Anyway, so this is going to get donated. This is rubbish. These are just random envelopes. I've got some envelopes here, so I'll donate those. And these cards, I mean, they're fine. I mean, I probably could donate those, I suppose. No, I'll just throw them away. These Christmas cards are yellow. These Christmas cards are yellow stained. That's just one random one. That's got marks on it, and then they're all just a bit scuffed. And yeah, this is where we've ended up. And all of these cards, I've been through them quickly. They're all fantastic. So this is artwork that the children did when they were really little, and so that was, Sam did that artwork of himself, self-portrait. This was, I don't know what that was. I don't think that would have been Jessica. And then that was another year. I think that's Jessica's one, and then this is Sam's one. I really love this one, so I think I used it a lot. So I will keep one copy of each for them, and I will, which I'm not even sure that they probably want. So this may be decluttered next time we go through, but at the moment I think this is a great start. One bin done. Okay, so the next bin, what do I call it? Paper gift bags. Okay, fair enough. But it's not just paper gift bags, it's also Christmas things. So that's a gift bag, and some paper to wrap things up. So I need to leave a better description, because the children, one of the kids was looking for something like this the other day to take a gift to the teacher, and we didn't find it. I mean, I did find a solution for him. I wrapped it up, but it would be good if I remembered that we had this. That's the thing about decluttering, is remembering what you actually have. Okay, so that's that, and then these are Christmas cards, more small envelopes. Okay, I've got some black ribbon and some these. I can never have enough of these at Christmas, and Christmas is approaching fast. So let me just think on this. Maybe I've got another tub that I can get rid of, and then I can do Christmas things Or maybe Christmas should have a container and be put out with Christmas because it's seasonal. Yes, I think I'm going to find a container for Christmas things, and yes, I think that's a good idea for spare Christmas things. And then I'll put wrapping paper and gift bags in here. This one is, it looks a bit grotty, it looks a bit yucky, so I'm just going to throw that away. Okay, so it's really good to have these type of things on hand, but not too much, but just enough, and some options. So I'm going to put on my list of things to buy, to go to the dollar store and just get a few more bags, especially for the children. I love to encourage them to give gifts to people, and if it's easy to do so that they can come home and grab a bag or grab a card, I think that's really awesome. Okay, so the next one is Ziploc bags. I don't keep these in the kitchen because I like to have quite a few of them on hand because I use them for everything. So, and so when I'm doing like not meal prep, prep for veggies and for meat and things like that, I just bring the whole bag out and put it on the dining table, deal with it there, and then put it back. So I've only got 3 at the moment, so I'm thinking of getting the big pack from Costco. So I've only got a few of the snack ones and only a couple of sandwich ones left, and then one lot of medium or large, but they're not that large. Okay, so that's done. That was easy. This unlabeled one has just got a whole bag of cords. I think cords are going to be the death of me, seriously. I was about to yesterday buy some iPhone cords because we seem to be lacking them, but here they are here. So I'm just going to look at these cords and figure out if there's anything wrong with them, get the children to test them, and yeah, because I just don't want cords in my life anymore, like massive bags of cords. I feel like this is what I went through when we moved house, and this was the ones that I decided to keep. But that was in my last season of decluttering, where I still, unless it was like on its last legs, I would still keep it as long as it looked organized. But now it's time to let things go. Because I'm going to be doing under the stairs, which probably has Christmas things under there, I'm going to be doing it shortly. I'm just going to actually just throw these into here. So this can be the Christmas container for now, and we can add to it, or we can swap over. If I find a better use for this one, I'll swap over into a container and put it in the back garage. So I'll call this Christmas and get it labelled up. Okay, the next bin is my backups and hard drives. So I'm happy with how this is at the moment. I have got this. I find it hard when things break, when I haven't had them very long, I find it really hard to let go of things. So this is a photo frame, one of those photo frame things, and it just didn't really work for very long at all. So I sort of think, oh, maybe I haven't got it turned on properly, or maybe whatever. So I'm going to get one of those USBs and just test it before I throw it away. Okay, so next is this big box that sits in the bottom of those cupboards, and inside was gifts. So I used to buy things from Kmart or the pharmacy, or things that I saw on sale at TK Maxx, and just keep gifts in here. So when the children needed a gift for a friend, there'd be generic, you know, hand creams and soaps and things that they could put together as a gift. So there's this Christmas game that's in here, and then this is a Christmas box. So this is empty, so this should go with the Christmas things. And this Exploding Kittens card game. So yeah, I don't really know what that is. I have to have a look. And then a couple of notebooks, which I'm just going to, they were given to us, so I'm just going to just pass those on, donate those. So I think this was sort of a gift that I put together. So I don't know what it was for actually. Obviously for a baby boy. I always, when I buy presents for babies, I always buy the size 1, because they always get given so many zeros and triple zeros and double zeros and things, but the babies grow so fast, and so then you suddenly get to size 1 and you've got no clothes. So I always buy the bigger size, and then this was obviously for a handprint and a little card. So I'm not sure what to do with this. I think maybe I'll just donate it. Okay, so we have an empty container, which I am going to use for exactly the same reason. And so now I have to put on my list of things to buy, or look out for, some things that will be appropriate to be gifts for basically teenagers or young adults, or adults. So I will get this filled up. Okay, so next up is tea towels and things like this in 2 baskets that I have in there. They're meant for tea towels and aprons and things like that, so I will go through and sort these out because it's just become a hot mess. Okay, so I've done these 2 baskets and I've thrown away these things. This is an apron that I'll never wear. This is a very old tea towel, and it's an old tea towel. So in this basket I've got the tea towels, and underneath I have 3, all of which I love, food covers. So 2 just for every day, 1 big long table one for like Christmas Day and everything, and then I have, if I'm ever going to wear an apron, it's going to be that one. So I've got that. And this is cloths, but they're all being used at the moment because I'm doing such a big cleanup. So this is for microfiber cloths and that type of thing. So then I brought out all the sheets, and this has been a big job for me because my sheets just overwhelmed me, and because there's 6 of us and the children have gone from single beds to double size beds, or to king singles to queen size beds, the 2 older ones, and then the middle ones are now in king singles, which they have double sheets for. So they're sorted because they have 2 sets of sheets, so they're good, the younger boys. The older ones are using some older sheets, and the sheets were just a mess. They just were too old, worn. Yeah, so I threw out 8 sheets, and I feel it was really hard, but I feel so good. There was no reason to keep them, and that's why I wouldn't even show you. They're so worn. So anyway, so that's a good feeling. So now the 2 older children have 2 sets of sheets each, which both need to be replaced as well. But until I get to that, the ones that they've got now are fine. And then my husband and I have got 2 sets of sheets as well. So now I feel like my sheet inventory is perfectly fine, except I need to buy new sheets. And all this is a spare duvet cover and pillowcases. I've thrown out about 4 pillowcases, but many more need probably to go once we can replace them. So that's pillowcases. And I might put maybe the winter blankets in here. I'll do something with that. But now that laundry cupboard is done and I've got rid of so much, let me show you the bag. That is the bag of 8 sheets. So that was really hard, but I'm done. I just have to put the tubs away and I'm done. And the only other thing that you haven't seen is these are my shopping bags, and I've culled those right down to exactly what I need. And when I do a huge, massive 2 trolley haul, I use them all, but otherwise I just use these top ones. Okay, so I've just found a spare pack of these metal clips that go on the containers. So there's 3, so I need 1 more, but that's fine. This one's empty at the moment. So the one thing I didn't show you was in here is tablecloths, and I'm treating the tablecloths at this stage like I don't really use tablecloths except at Christmas. I've got a runner there that I really do like down here that I use occasionally, but I'm treating these tablecloths like I treated the crochet that when I was doing the laundry, the crochet handkerchiefs and things. I'm just not ready. These are passed me down through the family, and there's not that many of them. This is all crocheted as well and embroidered by my loved ones gone by, so I'm just not ready, and I may never be ready, and I might just start using them too because I don't really like the blue, but the other ones are all white, so they're perfect for Christmas. I just don't like ironing them. Anyway, so that's just something I'm happy to just keep. I'm just not ready, and I may not ever be ready, and I'm happy because it's not that much. Okay, let me label this, and what goes in there? Oh, the baskets. And I'll show you the final result. I just want to say also that when I did the laundry the other day, that I had done this cupboard previously. Oh, someone's been in here. Look what someone's done. Okay, so I'd done this cupboard previously, and I had some vitamins or something, and so I've thrown those out, and I've thrown everything out. So I've got goggles here. I've got Ellie's dog things like grooming brushes and sprays and things here. This is just to clean the windows, and this is for the mop. That's for the mop, steamer I should say. There's my fish buckets. These are our beach towels, which someone's just done that. So annoying. These are my actual buckets, and I've got 4 now, and I'm probably going to get rid of 2 because I don't want to have too many buckets. And then some microfiber cloths down there. So that's the only cupboard that you haven't seen, but that's done now. Okay, and here's the after. And it just occurred to me, if I go to Kmart and I get another set of 3 of these, I can use one for here and one for each of these, which will help the children know where to put things when they're folding the washing. We have a few towels upstairs, but this is our main towel supply, so I really want to, these ones are fairly new, but these ones need to be replaced. I can't even think how old they are, but they were a really, really good quality towel, and they've lasted forever. So I think I will look for them at TK Maxx and get something. I'm not sure if I want the Kmart towels because I'm not sure how good they are. Let me know if you know how good the Kmart towels are. Okay, and these blankets that we keep in here, I'm thinking I'm going to throw this out. It was from Kmart and I loved it. They're very fall colours, even though it's spring here in Australia, but I don't know if you can see, but I mean, I could sit there and pull this off and try and breathe new life into it, but it really is just really not that great. And I haven't had it that long actually, so that's, I think I'm going to throw that away. This one's just got stuff all over it as well, it just picks up everything, and so yeah, it just sort of drives me crazy. I don't know if you can see how bad it is. And so I am finished. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, especially if you like these decluttering videos, and if you want to see any more of the series, I'll link it somewhere here. But yes, I can't believe how much I got rid of today. It was incredible. So I'll see you on the next video. See ya. Bye.